Hi everyone, this is Black17 here, and today this is a different video from the usuals. Today I'll be showing you how to grind money or get money like via, I guess you could say, just how to say, like stealing nuggets. Well, the method is kind of like complicated, but this is kind of really good if you have the right Pokemon, the right like moves and abilities. This is very useful given how like in Pokemon Reborn there isn't that much like, aside like, you know, rebattling trainers over and over and over via like the Mobile War, like the main Pokemon Center, or like this method like really can kind of help out, especially like for like getting Pokemon like items like in the department store. They're like, some of them are overpriced and you might need like, and especially in this game, like, you're not getting prices aside, like, you know, the prize money aside from like the main, you know, battles or the major battles are not, it's not that much. So in this method I'm going to be explaining you this. So for this, what you're going to need is you're going to get a Butterfree. Butterfree with the ability Compound Eyes. Well, Compound Eyes, what it does is that it increases aside like increasing accuracy in battle, but in game it actually increases the amount of moves, or the amount of, or the chance of a Pokemon getting an item. So this is really huge, especially like in most games, because I think because since Emerald, Butterfree has always been useful. So because it's also one of the few Pokemon that has access to Compound Eyes plus Thief. But given how Thief is, I think I forgot where Thief is in this game, but like you can teach Butterfree Thief, and you have a high chance of getting it. So however, since we don't have Thief, I'm gonna have to use Gear or Minun, which has Covet, which is the same thing as Thief. So it's not like it's the same thing, but it's gonna be like a little bit switching around. You're gonna have to switch anyways a lot. So you're gonna need also a Pokemon Frisk. So you see here, this is a Peridot I got, good breeding. So and this has that's one of its abilities is Frisk. So what you want to do is that you want to be able to and first thing you want to do is immediately switch to your Gothorita, and then like be able to like switch and check if it'll say with the ability like, oh, if a Pokemon has an item or something. That way you know that you can just Thief it. This is also useful for like if you want to like, if you're looking for key items from like other Pokemon those in the game. So like such as like farming for heart scales from the cove as well. But in this case there's a problem. The reason why we brought this guy here, Chingling, aside the heads, I need this for like the evolving the time echo. It's the fact that it has an ability called Entrainment. So one of the things, and the reason why we need Entrainment is because Grimer has an ability called Sticky Hold, which prevents Pokemon from being how to say, from stealing your item. So if there's a Grimer like with the Sticky Hold, it could prevent you from being from Thief. Their ability prevents them from having the good nuggets stolen from you. So this is going to be like your insurance to like do this. So also having a Pokemon with like skill swap, where like any Pokemon with any ability changing moves like skill swap, Worry Seed, I forgot there's another one, but like works as well. So that's it. And the last Pokemon you want to have, I don't know, you might want to have some bigger Pokemon. So I have a Biggersby and Meowth. They're just there, just mainly just to get items along the way. So, reason why I find fishing here a lot better is that, but it's because like, the grinders here are like between level 2 to 9, and well, here in this case it's level 8. Not that like threatening if you ask me. So, I'm gonna go here, go to Peridot. So, alright, let's see. There's no item. I even do it. I'll do the fish or whatever. Like, of course, like, Emerald's gonna be annoying because, like, it has an ability called Poison Touch some of the time where, like, they might just, like, poison your Pokemon, so you might be going back to Pokemon back and forth a lot, so that's another thing. Yeah, so you'll see that doesn't have the item. I'm gonna show you. Like, I'm only doing this just to showcase it, because I won't get the item, so. It did bite a little bit just to poison me. What a troll. Alright. So, it does take a while to get nuggets, but after some time, I think you should be able to get like a decent amount. Like, see if I can catch these fucking, grinders. You could also try catching them, but like, in case you didn't bring your, sticky hold user. But I don't recommend this at all. Like, bringing, like, catching the, them. As you can see, they don't have it, so I could just kill it. Like, it just, I just brought Peridot just to, like, just to kill these things in case they don't have it. Alright, so I'm gonna... okay. Oh yeah, one last thing I wanted to mention. If you have like a Pokemon with a pickup, try to like check every time you do this. Gotta revive, blast powder. Like, you gotta make sure you check every time, so that way you can beef it as well, so because you can't use or deep or covet, or you can't steal the item without like it just you know, how do I say it, like it won't steal the item at all, so it has to be like, it can't carry an item, otherwise it'll just like say, oh, whatever. So here we're just gonna keep looking around. It is a process, but if you just use the speed up button or the alt, you could just find let's see. If you have the speed up button, this will take a lot faster, like it'll go a lot faster. So I don't recommend using the speed up button when you're trying to catch you know, Peridot for fishing rod. Let's see. And still not a nibble, so the grinders they do have like a low rate of like having nuggets, but with the compound eyes at least you can like kind of farm through it. Not to mention they're like low leveled here, and there's a Pokemon Center like nearby. So as you see, we found a nugget. So what we're gonna do is, grinders are also gonna use the move Harden, so that can help out sometimes. So here we're gonna go to Chingling, and then we're gonna go for the Entrainment. Be sure that like if you're the Pokemon that has Thief or Pickup, or Thief or Covet, won't have an item. So make sure to get that. as you can see, you see an item. So that's like 5,000 right there. So we'll try to get one more, so that way it'll show that. You could just run away, or like, if they don't have it, if your objective is just to get this, then I want to do this faster, you can just run away. If from the moment like your first Pokemon doesn't like have it. So, alright. This is like probably the best. This is probably the earliest method to get like money very quickly in this game. Also, like doing this with pickup helps because like at the very least you can get items, like whether like be like some like potions, poke snacks, repels, even some rare items like PB up and nuggets themselves. So this is like kind of like it's kind of like a process, so that way you can items quickly. So it is somewhat of a tedious method because like because obviously you're switching around just to get the items one on. So but this is probably the best way to get money. In my opinion, the best way to get money, as you can see, especially early game. You can see alright, I'm gonna just knock it out. Oh, come on. Like, be sure to have like Pokemon. I know they're like level 8, or like level like the Gaimers are level 2 to like 9 or 10 or whatever. So yeah. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the Pokemon Center. At least you don't have to deal with that. Alright, so that's my method for getting like fast money in this game. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like, comment, and you share this video so that people will know that they can do this. So thanks for watching.